Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Pakistan has offered to mediate between Iran and the United States in a bid to reduce escalating tensions in the region. The offer comes as Islamabad reiterates its commitment to diplomatic stability in the Middle East. Federal Minister for Information Attaullah Tarar said Pakistan is ready to play a constructive role easing tensions between Iran and the US. In an interview, he stressed that Pakistan is willing to participate in all efforts aimed at de-escalation and restoring balance in the region. Tarar condemned the attacks on Iran and reiterated Pakistan's solidarity with Gulf countries. He emphasized that Pakistan remains committed to maintaining peace and stability given its long-standing relationships with countries across the Middle East. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araqchi has said that Tehran's stance against the development of nuclear weapons will not significantly change. He said fatwas depend on the Islamic jurist issuing them and added he was not yet in a position to judge the jurisprudential or political views of Iran's new supreme leader Mujtaba Khamenei. Araqchi said he believed that after the war comes to an end, countries that border the Gulf should draft a new protocol for the Strait of Hormuz to ensure that safe passage through the narrow waterway is carried out under certain conditions aligned with Iranian and regional interests. Iran has launched a major missile attack on Tel Aviv using cluster warheads, targeting Israel in retaliation for the assassination of Iranian security chief Ali Larijani. The strikes killed 2 people, destroyed vehicles, and caused widespread damage, further raising fears of regional escalation. Following the assassination of Larijani, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps declared Operation Sadek 4. The guards stated that missiles, including Khorramshahr 4, Qadr, Imad, and Khyber Shakan, were fired at Tel Aviv, striking over 100 military and security targets. Iran's new supreme leader, Mujtaba Khamenei, has reportedly rejected proposals to reduce tensions with the United States and demanded Washington and Israel first be brought to their knees. A senior Iranian official described Khamenei's position during his first foreign policy session as very tough and serious, saying he took a stance for revenge against the US and Israel. However, the official did not clarify whether the supreme leader attended in person or remotely. The US Navy's newest and largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, is expected to pull into port temporarily after a fire broke out on board amid its deployment in operations against Iran. US officials said the incident comes on the 18th day of the ongoing conflict with Tehran. The fire occurred in the ship's main laundry area, while the Gerald R. Ford was operating in the Red Sea, where it has been active as part of US military operations against Iran. Nearly 200 sailors were treated for smoke-related injuries. US President Donald Trump says Washington is not ready to leave the military operation in Iran yet, but expects to exit in the very near future. Speaking at the White House, Trump said NATO allies support the war, but do not want direct involvement, which he called a foolish mistake. He again urged countries to help secure the Strait of Hormuz after Iranian attacks on shipping. But several US allies have declined to send forces, even as Trump said the US does not need their assistance. The US president also postponed his planned visit to China as the war with Iran dominates US foreign policy. Announcing this, Trump said his meeting with Xi Jinping will be rescheduled in about 5 to 6 weeks. Head of the US National Counterterrorism Center, Joseph Kent, has resigned over the war in Iran. The official said he could not support the conflict, arguing Iran posed no imminent threat to the United States. In a letter to Donald Trump, Kent said the war was driven by pressure from Israel. The White House has not commented, and the move has caught intelligence officials off guard. Israeli airstrikes in Beirut have killed at least 6 people, shaking the heart of the Lebanese capital as Israel intensified its offensive against the Iran-backed Hezbollah group. Israeli airstrikes also pounded the Hezbollah-controlled southern suburbs of Beirut, where footage showed explosions lighting up the night sky. Ahead of one of the strikes, the Israeli military issued a warning on social media, highlighting a building and saying it intended to act against what it said was a Hezbollah facility in the area. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.